right between the second meeting and the quiet moment I reserved every day for coffee and silence. He wore a navy suit, thin smile, and the kind of arrogance that feeds off another man's pain. "Mr. Hale?" he asked, as if he didn't already know. I nodded. He slid the envelope across my desk like it was a gift. "Your wife wanted this delivered personally," he said, almost cheerfully. "She gets everything. The house, the accounts, full custody. Your children don't even want your name anymore." I watched his mouth move, but his words barely reached me. 45 years of living, and this was the moment I understood what silence was for. When he finished his performance, I smiled. Small, controlled. "Thank you," I said. Then I reached into my drawer, pulled out a sealed envelope, and placed it in his palm. "Deliver this to your client." He frowned. "What is it?" I met his eyes. Closure. He left with confusion still dripping from his expression. By evening, my phone trembled violently on the table. Her mother's voice cracked through the speaker. "How could you?" she sobbed. "Our 25-year-old secret." I stared at the empty living room, at the untouched cake, at the fading light bleeding through the blinds. And for the first time in years, I felt alive. It began 3 months earlier. A misplaced receipt. Dinner for two at a restaurant I'd never heard of. Her handwriting on the back. "Don't forget, next Wednesday, same place." She smiled when I asked how her day was, said, "Just work." Her eyes flicked away 1 second too soon. At first, I told myself it was nothing. After 20 years, people change, schedules shift, emotions dull. But then I noticed the perfume. Not hers, not mine, something younger, louder. She'd come home late, linger in the hallway like a guest in her own house. Once I heard her laugh in the dark while checking her phone. Soft, intimate, the kind of laugh she hadn't used with me in years. The air between us grew calculated. I stopped asking questions, stopped reaching for her hand. Silence became my weapon. Observation my only comfort. I started collecting pieces. Quietly. Phone records first. A name I didn't recognize, repeated too often. Then bank statements, small withdrawals, always in cash. Hotel charges hidden in work expenses. I built a map of her lies. Every route she took, every night she claimed to be working late. Then one night she fell asleep with her phone unlocked. I didn't touch it at first, I just watched it buzz. "I miss you already," the message flashed, then disappeared as she turned in her sleep. I opened her photo gallery. There it was, an image of him, her boss, his arm around her waist, her lips almost on his. I felt nothing. No heat, no tremor, just calculation. Emotion would have been a weakness. That week I requested a DNA test kit online. 2, actually, 1 for each child. The results took 19 days. 19 days of perfect behavior. I kissed her good morning, I cooked dinner, I even bought flowers once, just to watch her squirm beneath the illusion of normalcy. Inside, I was dissecting her, piece by piece. The email came on a Thursday, 2 lines, 2 percentages. 1 child, mine. The other, his. 25 years of marriage reduced to 2 numbers. I printed the report and folded it neatly into an envelope, sealed it with care, labeled it with her maiden name. When she came home that night, she kissed my cheek. I felt the ghost of someone else's touch on her lips. "How was your day?" she asked. "Revealing," I said. She frowned, searching my face for meaning. But I'd already erased it. For 3 days, I said nothing. Waited for my birthday. Waited for her next move. And when her lawyer appeared at my desk, I knew. She thought she had won. She thought I was broken. That's what made the moment perfect. By evening, her world began to crumble. Her mother's call came first, then her sister's, each voice more frantic than the last. "How could you? He knows. You have to talk to him." I sat in my car outside the office, watching the city blur through rain. Her messages came in bursts. "What did you do? Please call me. We need to talk." But I didn't answer. The envelope I'd given the lawyer contained copies of the DNA results. One labeled, "For the court," the other addressed to her mother with a note. "Ask her about the summer of '99. She'll know which child I mean." That was all it took. A single sentence detonated 25 years of deception. By nightfall, she called, voice cracking, tears choking every word. "How could you?" she whispered. "Please, we can fix this." "No," I said quietly. "You can't fix truth." Then I hung up. I didn't go home that night, didn't pack a bag, didn't take a single thing. The house, the car, the money, it was all hers, by her design. Let her keep it. Let her keep the memories, too. I walked until the city thinned into silence, until my breath steadied again. Somewhere behind me, her perfect life was collapsing.